You join us for this one-day match between Australia and Sri Lanka. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a... So the captain chooses to have a bowl, an interesting decision, because every indication shows that this should be a great surface to bat on, but maybe they know something that we don't.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Oh, yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Big edge, first ball.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Waiting.
Good shot.
Yep.
Found the gap.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Content just to knock it around that over. 2 added to the total. Australia are 2 for none. Vilas, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the press box end. Super piece of timing.
It was lovely footwork. A great shot, a glorious shot actually, to get back and play it like that.
Vilas shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Wait there. Forward.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep. Keeper.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Misses everything.
Yes, nice ball.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery and a well-timed shot to the fielder.
4 runs added in the over. Australia are 13 for none.
Wait there.
A direct hit, and this could be gone. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Picks the gap perfectly.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Waiting. Yep. Keeper.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. Australia are 23 for none. Malone from the university end. Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yeah.
Times it nicely.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Malone will be disappointed with that delivery.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Wait there.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Pads that one.
No.
Well, didn't push hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for two. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
Hit bowler.
A couple on offer here. Australia weren't given much of an opportunity, a very tidy over. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the university end.
Yeah.
Finds the edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Wait. Yep. No
Can't
good.
get that outside the ring field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Oh, that is a great catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep. Keeper.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
That one had all the ease and elegance of this batter at their best. Driven perfectly down the ground for four.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
It was just a little bit wide, well picked up and guided nicely down towards third.
Drives and misses everything.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yep. Nice
Gill
bowling.
got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire's given it as a wide.
Wait there.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
End of the over. 9 off it. Australia are 49 for 1. Really good shot there.
Yep.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Into the gap. Nice shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Yep.
Beautiful cover drive. A hint of movement in the air and eased towards the boundary.
Australia are now 61 for 1.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Hey. Yes. Nice bowling.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper. Wait. Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield. This could be trouble.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. Bowler.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Over. Australia are 66 for 1.
Waiting. No. Yep. No.
Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end. It would have been a high risk second. Not sensible.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Wait. Yep.
Good catch. Out.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. They'll have to head back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yeah. No.
Martin takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Wait there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Wait. Bowler. Wait there. Yeah. Bowler.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
A miserly over is completed. Just one off it.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Bowling.
Tried to get the drive away. Didn't time the shot well and threw to the keeper.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Thick edge. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Off the edge, could be four. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Australia are 88 for 2. Malone into the attack now from the university end.
Yeah.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Wait. Yep.
Nice shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over. 7 off it. Australia are 95 for 2.
Wait. Yeah.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Read that really well. A fantastic back foot shot that's raced through the infield and straight to the boundary.
Wait. Yep.
This could be out. Misses.
No.
They fail to make their ground but can't hit the stumps. End of the over, 6 off it. Australia are 101 for 2.
Waiting.
Chance to run 2.
Ballers in. Yep.
Brilliant shot that.
Keepers in.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
That's the over. Australia are 109 for 2. Pereira, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yeah.
They'll get at least 1.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Massive edge.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
End of the over, 2 runs added. Australia are 111 for 2. Madness! Complete air shot.
Martin shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Wait. Yep.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Yep.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
116 for 2.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Keepers in. No.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. Australia seem happy to take 2 runs off that over. It's 118 for 2. Villas back on now.
Waiting. Yeah.
Chance!
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Could be close.
Yep.
A brilliant throw in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
122.
4 runs added there. Australia are 122 for 2. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. They'll have to bowl that one again. Must have only been missing by a few millimetres.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Pereira has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Yep.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep. Yep. Keeper.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. Pereira from the press box end.
Oh.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Down the wicket, misses.
Nice.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. Massive chance.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
4 runs added in the over. Australia are 135 for 2.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep. Keeper.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Oh.
Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
Tickner with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Sri Lanka found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Pereira with the ball in hand again.
Yep.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Simmons, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yeah.
End of the over. Australia are 145 for 3.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Tickner has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
No.
Needs a direct hit.
Yep.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Stumping. Oh!
Well, it was an almighty heave coming down the wicket. We might never have found it if they'd connected.
Gave them very little in that over. 1 run added. Australia are 150 for 3.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Hey.
Drives and misses everything.
Bowling.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Tickner ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yeah.
A couple on offer here.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work really to ease it down towards third.
Yep.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Edge! What a ball!
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
That's the half century for this batsman.
That's a really good half century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
Super shot that.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Gone. It's a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
End of a really good over. Taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack. From the press box end.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Big edge. Where's that going?
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat, and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Hey.
You can't skip down the pitch and then do a complete air shot. How that isn't a stumping, I'll never know.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield. 5 runs in that over. Australia are 180 for 4.
Yep.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Yes.
And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
6 runs added in that over. Australia are 186 for 5. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Perfect technique and placement.
Urs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Wait. Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield. Good pickup. Big chance.
Go.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
End of the over. 8 off it. Australia are 194 for 5.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Bowler. Yep.
Edged it.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Oh. Bowling.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. 4 runs added in that over. Australia are 198 for 5. Going with pace now. Really aggressive, but a complete miss.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yeah.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Super shot that.
That was a lovely strike down the ground. Managed it so easily.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Ball up.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Yes.
Off the edge, could be four.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Yes.
Great shot, at least one on offer. End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. Australia are 218 for 5. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yep. Catch it.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Over. Australia are 229 for 5.
Yes. Nice ball.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Great work from these two, really strong batting. They've looked really comfortable.
Flew away with pace, brilliant timing.
Lovely shot for 6. Closing in on the century, and it'll take something special to prevent it.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Oh my, that's racing away.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
End of the over, 17 runs coming from it. Australia are 246 for 5. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Malone with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Struck
Yes.
it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Australia are 255 for 5.
Yep.
Good return, back from the deep. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper. Yep.
Loud shout. There's a challenge. Not sure what good it'll do. Looks unlikely it'll be overturned.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble.
No change to the decision and the review is lost. They thought there were 2 noises. Lee won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yes. All is in.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps. There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Catch it. Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Unplayable. No reward. Flying to the boundary.
That's an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making and just an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Misses everything.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Super piece of timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Lee didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. 8 runs added there. Australia are 276 for 6. Malone to wrap up the innings. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Good bit of timing there.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes. Sri Lanka can now have 4 fielders outside the circle. And that's the end of the innings. Sri Lanka have been set a target of 295 runs.